Hi, I'm Andy Ruzicka.
And I'm Erica Ussery.
And welcome to
The Daily Mix, where all of the gossip is good, and we're giving you the latest and greatest information in and around the Lou.
But a lot to get to this week. Jam-packed show. Well, the Oscars happened, first of all.
Yes. And I had to watch the red carpet because the show was great.
Fashionista.
But fashionista, So I loved all the dresses that they had. They were so, so beautiful. I'm going to tell you my top pick, but one of my favorite looks was Lupita. I'm not going to say her last name because I'll mess it up. But she had on a beautiful white gown. It was full of pearls, which, she just looked gorgeous. I'm sure the dress was pretty heavy, so I don't know how she sat in it the whole time of the Oscars.
Beauty over comfort.
Yeah, when I was young, I learned that beauty knows no pain, so that is completely relevant for her. But her dress looked gorgeous. I love that look.
I'm going to start doing that too, wearing shirts that are too tight, so I look incredibly bulk.
I don't know if that's going to work.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, but one of the other looks that I absolutely adored was Jennifer Aniston. She looked gorgeous as well. She, has always that girl next door type of, vibe to her. So this dress, I think, really fit that for her. She was plain, but she had a nice little spunk to it. So it was just enough. It fit her.
It fit her, yeah.
What did you think about it?
It's a very pretty dress. I think she looks gorgeous no matter what she's wearing.
Yeah, she's just, a natural beauty. She's just like I said, that girl next door. Can't go wrong. Yeah, but my not my favorite, but the one that I liked, in conclusion with those is, oh my gosh, what's her name? Green dress. You know what? I just
Reese
told you.
Witherspoon,
no,
right?
Not
Oh, Emma Stone.
Emma Stone.
Yeah, you're right.
See, I was trying to trick him to see if he remembered what we talked about. But yeah, Emma Stone looks so gorgeous. She just looks so effortless, and she showed a little bit of leg, which I'm sure you liked.
It was a lot of leg, like her whole leg, everything, all the way up to her hip.
Yeah, but it was just enough, It was very, very well put together. She looked great. But my absolute favorite look of that night was Jennifer Lopez. She reminded me of like that little doll that you get as a little girl that your mom won't let you open because it's just so expensive. So you have to keep her on the top of the shelf in the box because her gown just looks so gorgeous. That's what she reminded me of.
They were all right, but the best one of the night was Rosamund Pike. She was by far, if I had to pick a dress and a lady to be mi amor, she made me want to be me Spanish for the night. Mi amor.
Now you look good if the guy wants to speak Spanish after he sees you.
Absolutely.
She did look gorgeous though. I loved her dress. But I'm sure that's not what you watched the Oscars for, being the movie guru.
Definitely. Yeah. I watched the Oscars and I was so excited. That the picture that I chose, you were all here last week, I said the picture that I wanted to win won. So we actually had a camera on me while the announcement was made. So let's go ahead and run that camera clip
see this.
Of me during. We got it! Woo! Yeah, that was me right there.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yes,
I would have loved to be the fly on the wall during that moment.
I had to go outside to put on all that.
I don't even think we had that much snow on Sunday.
But beyond that, the Oscars, it just lots of weird moments, and that's what you watch the Oscars for, the weird stuff that you see.
Like when the host came out in his underwear.
That was pretty entertaining, too. For me, the In Memoriam segment was way too long.
It was.
And while they even snubbed Joan Rivers, she died last year, but she was not included in that.
It could have been, they had too many people. I think they probably by the time they got to 2014, they were like, okay.
Well, when you honor the best friend of the costume designer of the best friend that costume designed the birdcage, you don't have time for Joan Rivers.
I don't know. But, actually, it was too long. I actually fast-forwarded through that part, but then when I pressed play, it was still going. So I had to play fast. That's how you know it was too long. That I had to fast-forward it twice.
And the next weird moment was John Travolta, the whole Idina Menzel thing that he did last year with mispronouncing her name. He tried to make up for it this year, and he did this weird face touch. Yeah. He was all in her grill, and it was just
in her comfort zone.
Yeah. It made me uncomfortable at home. Like, yeesh.
Like, what about that Terrence Howard moment? Oh my gosh. I think that was completely overacted, which I don't understand because he's a relevant actor. So I don't know why he decided to do this long, drawn-out, heartfelt.
Do you think he was practicing at home before the Oscars? Okay, when I get up there, I'm gonna get real teary-eyed and
I think
emotional.
So. That's how it seemed. I don't know. He kind of looked like an amateur presenting that award.
And Sean Penn had that weird moment at the end, but crazy stuff.
Overall, but it was a great show overall. Yeah, but Dancing with the Stars is coming up.
Oh yeah,
Another amazing
definitely.
show. Yeah, and a lot of the pics are a lot of the people who are going to be on the show has been announced.
And St. Louis's own Michael Sam.
Yes.
That's right.
Well, not St. Louis's own anymore because he's no longer with the Rams, right?
He went to the Cowboys. The Cowboys cut him, and now he's going to twinkle toes on the dance floor.
Oh yeah. Hopefully he's no pun intended, but hopefully he's a better dancer than he is a football player.
Oh, that's a
But you didn't hear that from me.
that's a snap. It's a snappy line from Ruzicka here.
But it should be fun to watch him on the show, definitely.
I cannot wait. I'll check it out, a few of them anyway, see how he does.
Yeah, I think he'll do good.
So beyond that, we have, in relation to the Oscars, you have the awards show that was big. St. Louis has its own awards show,
Yeah.
which is big.
Yeah.
And it's the theater, the St. Louis Theater Circle Awards. It's all the local theater actors here in St. Louis. We have a huge theater scene in this city, and I don't think a lot of people realize it.
Yeah, so if you want to know more about these amazing actors, make sure you buy a ticket. Hopefully they have a red carpet. That would be pretty cool. I don't know. It obviously won't be as grand as the Oscars red carpet, but that would be pretty neat to see. Maybe we should suggest that for next year and we can host it.
That would be neat.
What do you guys think? I think that would be good, right? But it shows March 23rd at 7 p.m. I believe the doors open at 5:30. You can actually pre-order your drinks and your food while you purchase your tickets. It's going to be at Coca. For more information, visit
cocastl.org. That's all the information you need. All the nominees are there. I've got a few friends that are nominated. I hope Nicole Angeli pulls it out. So
yes,
good luck
it's
to you.
going to be a great, great show. And I'm so excited because we have a wonderful, talented, creative, wonderful person named Tiffany Ray. She's coming up. I'm going to actually interview her tonight on After the Mix. She's an amazing, talented designer. You can see some of the pictures. She makes stuff out of like the most weird things, like toothpicks and I don't know, coffee straws and toilet paper, just anything random. She is just so creative, and I'm so excited to have her on the show tonight.
I thought you were talking about me, the creative, wonderful thing.
No, Andy, not today.
All right.
It can't be about you all the time.
Darn it. Well, all right. We have a new Will Smith movie coming out. We were just talking about films. It's a new movie called Focus, and it looks pretty good. I think let's check it out.
I won in.
Maybe I'm just here to watch the game.
I asked around who ran the game in Harlem. The Limehouse Kid is your grandfather. Bucky Spurgeon is your father.
Father is a very generous term.
And you're Nicky Spurgeon. They call you Mello.
I'm all crewed up, sweetie.
Oh, come on. Please, can we skip the part where I speak through thinly veiled allure and lead you to believe there's some earth-shattering hump in the works?
There's no earth-shattering hump in the works?
No.
I don't even get thinly veiled allure.
No.
No baby voice, no lingering eye contact.
I am hopeless.
And I suggest that you learn professionally.
Well, I mean, you could show me in your room.
That is so bad.
Is it?
Does it feel sexy on your face?
A little.
It does. Okay, let's go.
How about Will Smith?
Yes, he's always a great actor, one of my personal favorites. He's so versatile, he can play any role. So it does show this Friday, so I'm gonna go check it out.
Yeah. He really makes a bad movie, except for maybe Wild Wild West or.
Oh yeah, but you gotta have a couple of those in your resume or repertoire as an actor. You can't. All your movies can't be grand. But speaking of movies, there's this interesting seminar coming up called the Binge-Watching Netflix 101. So if you ever have those shows that you watch like Breaking Bad or House of Cards, something that just takes a long time to get through, this is going to be a good class for you. It's Friday, February 27th from 6:30 to 9 p.m. at T-Rex on Washington Avenue. For more information on this and other local classes, you can look at dabble.co/SCO-Lewis.
Now wait, you need a class to learn how to binge watch?
Yeah, it seems pretty interesting though, because I guess, if those shows can take up hours, if you have a 9-to-5 or a regular job, you can't sit there all day long and watch these shows. So this will teach you how to watch all of those seasons in a short amount of time. Now, I don't know if you need a seminar for that, but I guess if you're a habitual Netflix watcher, maybe it's for you.
Oh, well, check it out. I don't know. I could teach the class, I think.
Yeah,
I think
you
could teach
Well,
it.
you can teach an Amazon class. How to buy Amazon
How to
movies.
watch Amazon
101.
Very good at it. I'm
Yes.
excellent at it.
Hey, maybe onto something.
Well, you know.
Put a pin in that one.
Hey, well, guess what's coming to town? Really big production, huge production. Theater, of course, being something we talked about just a little bit earlier. Big theater production in The Phantom of the Opera. It
Yes.
opens next week, March 4th through the 15th, 2 weeks at the Fox Theater. This show is huge. It's a really popular show. Andrew Lloyd Webber, all his iconic music, and it draws crowds.
And I heard from reviews that this show is going to be more grand than any other, because this theatrical performance has been out for years. So I heard that this one is going to be more grand than the ones prior to it. They'll have the infamous chandelier, which is going to be pretty cool to see. So hey, I'm excited about it.
I'm definitely going. I'm definitely going to try and get tickets and see it.
Yes. Something else that's coming up that's really interesting is the Resale Shop Hop. It's a self-guided tour that's going to be here February 27th through March 7th. There's going to be various resale stores involved in this event. And if you want more information, go to www.shoprung.com. And it's pretty cool because if you're like me, I don't like to go out and spend $1 million on outfits that I'm probably not going to wear over and over again. So resale shops are pretty cool because you can get those high-end brands for not a lot of money. So this is a good tour to go on if you want to know what are the hottest places to hit. So.
And the other cool thing about it, I've heard you get a passport, right? And the stores you go to, they stamp the passport.
Yeah.
And when you go around, if you get all the stamps, you can win, I think, a prize at the end. So
some money or something like that. So very, very worthwhile. I mean, if you're shopping anyway, why not, go on this tour and take advantage of winning some extra money?
That's right. Well, do you know what time it is, Erica?
It's time for the rewind.
During the Senate Judiciary and Civil and Criminal Jurisprudence Committee meeting, Committee Chairman Senator Bob Dixon, Republican of Springfield, presented Senate Bill 199, a measure that would repeal a provision that allows a law enforcement officer to use deadly force in certain instances.
To be arrested as committed or attempted to commit a robbery. This is directly related to the 1985 U.S. Supreme Court decision in Tennessee versus Garner, where the court held that a Tennessee statute was unconstitutional, quote, insofar as it authorized the use of deadly force against all fleeing felony suspects, where the officer has probable cause to believe that the suspect poses a threat or serious physical harm either to the officer or others. It is not constitutionally unreasonable to prevent escape by using deadly force.
What a huge topic that speaks to all of us.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very sensitive topic with everything going on in, St. Louis, or what has transpired over the past few months with the whole Mike Brown situation. So we'll see how this turns out. I don't know.
I just, respect human life in all forms. That's I guess, my take.
Yeah. We agree there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Troy, Illinois teen Chelsea Crockett, this girl is pretty cool. She has like millions of viewers on YouTube, and she goes over, the name of her YouTube channel is the Beautylicious Insider, and she goes over, different products that young teenage girls or young women would love to try out. She'll try them out and tell you how great or how horrible they are. She even had a segment on about tampons versus pads. So anything is game with her show.
That's where I shut it off right there. I didn't know where. I was like, all right, I've had enough.
Yeah.
But the remarkable thing about her is she reached 1 million views.
Yes.
So she's actually earning money on YouTube.
She's doing something.
She's doing incredible.
Doing right.
It's the power of YouTube. You can actually earn a living doing crazy fun videos.
Exactly. The power of technology. But if you want to learn more about Chelsea, or if you had a question or anything for her, you can email her at beautyliciousiceinsider@gmail.com or follow her on YouTube at Beautylicious Insider.
She does a good job. If you need help, she's definitely there.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you have any questions about what feminine products you want to use, definitely check out her video.
Maybe I'll start my own male products, but who knows?
Hey, you can have 1 million viewers. It'd actually be good for our show, so try it out.
Coming to town is a very special celebrity, huge celebrity, coming to town here in St. Louis on Friday at the Shavitz Arena. Hilarious guy, and I hope everybody out there goes to see him. It's Cat Williams.
Yes. He is hilarious. So he'll be at the Schaefer's Arena, like Andy mentioned. If you want to know more about the show, go to www.theschaefersarena.com.
His show is called Born Again Again. It's going to be so funny. He does a good job. And coming up, more comedians. We're speaking about comedians, Cat Williams, after the mix. We're going to talk to another comedian locally, Jason Flam. He's coming up right after the show. Tell us a bit about some of the comedy he does.
I cannot wait. Well, guys, we're almost done here, but be sure to check us out 24/7. You can't catch us on channel 992 on Charter or 99 on U-Verse. Definitely check out 24/7 on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. And drop us a line at thedailymix@sl.net. We really want to hear from you guys, so please email us and just let us know what you want to see on the show. Maybe you have a business, or maybe you're just interesting and want to be featured. Let us know.
That's right, and tomorrow night we've got more Daily Mix. If you couldn't get enough of us, and I know that's hard to do, tomorrow night, Coco Rochelle.
We always said we were going to do that every show, so if you don't like it, oh well.
I hope Coco likes it. She'll be on at 8 o'clock, and she'll be showing you what's going on, the latest in the loop.
Well, that's it for the Daily Mix, but keep it right here on SCL TV.
After the Mix is coming up next. Join us. Until next week.
See you then.